Alrighty folks, welcome back to Spooky Express. We were making our way through Pumpkin Patch and we're at A3. Let's jump in. So we're still doing... Okay, so we do have the mechanic of pick up the human and take them out the exit. So human last. That is still true, right? I don't think we've had a situation where that hasn't been true. Although, I know situations where it might not be true in the future. Okay, so... well, that coffin is right next to the exit, which is interesting. Well, we're certainly going to that coffin last, right? Because if we go there, then it's not like we're coming back for anything else. Okay. So I reckon we're picking up you, taking you to that coffin. Around the back of you, pick you up. Won't be able to pick up the human. Yeah, this is fine, I think. I think, like this. Yeah. Get the human. Oh, there we go. Ta-da! Whew, this looks considerably more complicated. Some of the puzzles in Cosmic Express got very, very difficult. I think this game generally doesn't quite get there. Like, I think some of the puzzles in Cosmic Express got difficult in a way that was a bit, like, intractable. Whereas, from what I've heard, this game's a bit nicer in that sense. But kinda. Okay, so human here. Gosh, so what's going on? So zombie wants to go there, other wants to go there, so they're basically all rotated around from where they want to go. It doesn't mean that that's how it's going to be though, although maybe it is going to be like that. So the problem is that the human's there, so like my thought was like, let's go through the middle, and then go through the middle, and then go through the middle. And then go through the middle, but we need to pick up the person. And we need to pick up the person by going, like, past them, obviously. Which means we need to have left a route past you. Yeah, I reckon we'll go around like this. Ooh, it might get tricky over here, but we'll see, I guess. No, I think we can go out that way and then up that way. Let's see what happens. No, not that way. This way. I'm going to leave a path so I can wiggle back through and around the outside. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Unless I can somehow avoid picking up the person. Which I cannot in this situation. They're going to jump in. Okay, so this pumpkin here makes this a problem. Something like that, though. Maybe we go on the outside first, and then go this way round, and what? Eventually do that kind of loop or something. Maybe then we do still want to have picked you up, maybe. I mean, it's also possible, like, you're actually going to there. That feels unlikely, though, because, like, the amount of going past other things that we don't want to block off would be a bit of a problem. Let's get back to this idea. Like, we could just drop you off here. And then do... Oh, we need to have done something with you, though. It's going to be a problem later when I want to go past this human. Okay. I think we need to have dealt with you. So I am going to go back to doing this. Could we go up this way and leave this open somehow? No. Pick you up. I don't know if you can hear that buzzing in the background. It's my boiler. It started making a noise. I need to get it sorted out. It might not be audible though. Okay. So yeah, you need to get... Well, so this one's done. So you need to get there. And then somehow... I'm not feeling great. What if we ignore you for now and we actually pick you up there's something in this that I like, but not completely. Oh, okay, so if you're going here now, that can't be right, can it? No. Oh, I also picked up the human. Yes, that doesn't work at all. Okay. I forgot about that. They say train when they jump in the train instead of brains. Like, this path I think needs to be left open for later, does it not? I mean, maybe not. Maybe not. What's going to work out here? Okay. Like, we can go around these, like, these spaces allow us to go past these if we want to, so we could, in theory, do like a bit of a backwards trip. To you. This is promising, actually. This is very promising. I think that kind of worked out. Yay! Oh, no, it didn't! There's a pumpkin there! I thought that was open. Okay, I guess it's symmetric. I might be close, though. Can I do that without... I can just go to the middle again. So we just do that the whole way. Yeah, okay. There we go. I was close. Hooray. Cool. A5. Let's stick with trying to do all the advanced puzzles if we can. I'll probably get stuck eventually, though. In which case, then I'll shake things up a bit. Why does it say ow? Only the ones in the wheelbarrows do that. Curious. Okay. So, zombie there. This feels similar to a previous one. I think it is, but the graves and the characters have been swapped over or something like that. Or one of them has. Like this one. Okay, so you need to get there, you need to get there. We can like already pick you up and do that. So the problem is that I won't be able to go back to the human. Okay. Understood. But there's something about like we go around the outside first. I still would not be able to get to the human after doing this though. Okay, so how do we leave access to the human? In fact, that's bad. I mean, I could avoid that though. So yeah, I need access to the human at the end somehow. That implies to me that we are dropping you off first, then you there, and then going past the human that way. So we leave enough space like this. Is that right? So just assuming it's going to play out correctly. It is, yay. Cool. Neat. Gotta click on everything. Okay, that one makes a different noise to that one. Okay, so it has... I mean, how have they done that? How have they cut that pumpkin so that it has pupils? I guess they're like close to the edge. They could be hanging off by a tiny little thread. Okay, what's going on here? Zombie to there, zombie to there, you to... Oh, to here, and you to here. But because there's quite a lot of objects in the world, sometimes it takes a little moment to pass the level. Okay, so then I just have to kind of build up my like mental picture of the level, which only includes those two and those things and those two and those things. Okay, sure. Okay, so what are some constraints here? So this is near the exit. So we're dropping off a zombie and picking you up at the same time and then leaving. Okay, so we're doing this at the end, basically. So that means we've picked you up earlier. So we're probably heading around the back of you, I would guess. Rather than coming in here. I feel like it would be too tight to come in here, grab you. Not necessarily, actually. In here, grab you, but we need to have dealt with you as well. So that is feeling too tight. if we do this, then we can have come in here when? So we pick up a zombie to take this way. So it's probably going to be you. So we've dropped off a Dracula, a vampire. So I reckon you go there, you go there, you go there, and you go there. It's my best attempt at trying to visualize this. What did I say? You there. But then I can still... Oh no, so we're leaving you to last. But then how would I get close to this after that? No, I would end up looping around this. So actually you... Ooh. There's quite a lot of space here, so I think something sneaky is happening. Wow, exactly. I think we're going in here, picking you up. And what, and that one's already filled at that point, and we bring you all the way around here? Yeah, maybe? So you come around this way, down this way. Should I bring up my... Where is it? Oh, sorry. The audio's gone because I'm messing about. Where is it? Is it this? No. What have I just done? How do I bring up my... Oh, hold on. No, it is there. Do I do that instead? I do that instead, okay. OBS keeps changing its interface. It makes it confusing. And it's OBS's interface to launch the thing that I need to use the plugin that I've made, which is the thing that lets me draw on the screen. Slightly annoying that the audio stops when we click off the game. But yeah, so far I'm imagining like we loop in here and do this. Although maybe we do it the other way round. I like that idea. So like grab you, go through here. Oh no, we can't cross there, so that can't happen. Okay, so like at some point in this, and have dropped you off here. So we pick you up last. Does this make any sense? I don't think it does, because we need to drop you off there. So we need to somehow drop you off without going into that space and without blocking off that space, which is not possible, because we do that at the very least and block off one of the exits. Okay, so maybe that's wrong. Oh gosh, wait. This is... Oh, okay, so that's the other thing I did. Wait. So, hold on. Both of my screens are now turned into this. How do I stop that? Is this like... Okay. There we go. Cool. So that's the thing I can do. Interesting. I didn't know I could do that. So basically what's happening there is I'm right-clicking a thing in OBS, saying Open Scene Projector, clicking on the one that represents my right-hand monitor that has the game on it. I think it's then overlaying something on the screen that I can then draw on. I need to make sure I've cleared everything though. Okay. So I can actually draw directly on the screen, which is cool, except the music's gone. So let's get rid of it and do it the other way. Although the other way, I still lose the music. I wonder if there's actually a setting for that. We have to go all the way out to get to settings. General, unlock all levels. No, there's not. Okay. Back into it. A6, I guess. So, was I wrong about this? Like, is it possible with like grabbing you? Like maybe that goes that way, and we come in and grab you. Then no, I don't think we could ever deal with you. That's the problem there. Like, come up that way and leave with you, sure, but what about you? That feels wrong. What if we're... Okay, what if you're last? Which is what I was assuming anyway. But then, okay, maybe it's actually you that's last. How do I drop you off here without blocking this? I don't. I'd have to go through. You, then you. No, you go there. Then I can't pick you up. Well, I can. But then what do I do about you at that point? Because I've got a vampire in my carriage. Who I can drop off here. So obviously at some point I do go along there as well. This is where it'd be useful to be able to put like middle tracks in without them connecting to the start and end. I obviously do go along there at some point, and I almost certainly do go through here. Oh, I wonder if I do that last, like I go that way and out here and connect it to the end. I kind of feel like not. There's going to be some sneaky like looping back around myself somewhere. Like here. Like that kind of thing is bad. We can do that. But it's not gonna, oh, and we've picked you up. So, oh, okay, so I hadn't even thought about that. So to go through here, we have to have somebody in the carriage. Can we just avoid going through there? Not really. Or maybe we can. Maybe we never go through here or here. I think that's unlikely. Okay, what if we're grabbing you and then going like this way? It's interesting at least, but I don't know how I'd ever get you there. I wouldn't, obviously. And that does have to happen last, so yeah, this is definitely bad. All the space around here is making me think there's some looping around myself that somehow happens. Like what? No, this doesn't make any sense. So if we do go through there, we want to have somebody in the back. It's going to be you. I'm going to pick you up. I'm going to go past. Ah, maybe we actually leave that one for later. Maybe we like go down and do this or something. Go through here. Then pick you up and you go here. This is looking good. This is looking very good. I think I need to have left some more space somehow. You go here. No, there's enough space. There's enough space. Okay, we did it. Yay. Ta-da! That was cool. Very interesting puzzles. Pumpkin Patch A7. So you want to go there. You two want to go here. Still one carriage. I'm sure there'll be multiple at some point. And then we need to get you last. So we need to go past you at some point. And in fact, we're forced past you. Like to do that. So that means we're taking one of these zombies past before putting them into their place. And then also getting back to you. Now that's interesting, because if we pick you up, let's just do this as a test. And we go past you. And then go drop off the zombie over here, and we have to get the human, then we've surely blocked our way to the exit, no? Oh no, not if we go this way, okay. And then we go grab you. Go like that, okay, that's looking promising, okay. So let's pick up one of them. Can we do both like this? Yes, we can. I think we got the whole thing. There we go. Oh no, no we don't. Because we didn't want to drop you off. Oh. So on the other side? Hold on. No, but the other side doesn't work. Because when we go there, we've cut off the human's exit, basically. So wait, how do we... Oh, okay, I get it. I get it. We do this one first. So that we can go past there. That's cool. Great puzzle. Excellent. Then we do this. That. And then we pick up the human. Go here. That's super clever. Like, your instinct is to do that one and like fill in the space. Like, we should do the one that's furthest away, but then it leaves that still available for another zombie, and then we end up picking up the human, which we don't want, so we want to do them in the other order. That's cool. Very cool. I think that's Pumpkin Patch done. Let's go to the next bit of story. So we're walking along the railway track. There's an owl. Guess we're a bit spooked. We're looking at our phone. Vampire pops out but from behind the tree, and the zombie pops out of the bin, the trash can, and scares us, and they start laughing at us. Thanks. Okay, so this is where we're learning a new mechanic, which I know about already because I played the demo and I played this bit of the game already recently for the Thinky Games stream. But if we've started with a human in our carriage already, but we have a vampire to drop off a coffin, but like, that means we have to do the vampire first before the human, and that's correct. But if the human gets scared while they're in the carriage, they'll jump out onto an adjacent platform. I'm not sure what happens if there's like multiple adjacent platforms. Oh, sorry, I need to actually get the human again. Yeah, there's like an inherent ambiguity in that rule, but maybe they just somehow managed to avoid it entirely. So we're dropping you off here. You're jumping in. No. You're going there, and we're getting the human and leaving. Cool. 3. Okay, so I do remember how this looks. I don't remember how it's done. I think we leave... We go around the back of you. Yep. We drop you off here. Vampire gets in. We go past this. We go back here, pick up the human again. Ta-da! That one definitely took me a lot longer when I played the demo for the first time. Okay, zombie to there, but human needs to leave. I reckon we go around the back. Human jumps out. Yeah, that's exactly what we do. Like that. Hey. Okay. Zombie, human. So there's no space for a human right now to jump out to. So we're gonna make a space. Then pick the human up. Drop you off there. Zombie's gonna get in. And then pick you up. And off we go this way. It's cool that like the whole thing about there being extra space is even more true in puzzles that are trying to teach you something new, I think. Because that's like teaching you about like picking up a human and shipping them somewhere else. Well, no, it was specifically teaching about opening up a space for the human to be first and then taking the human there. Well, interesting, it's also the last one before the story as well. But it's not the last in terms of number. But I don't think the numbers are necessarily like difficulty order. Because you'd expect on the 2 branches for them to be kind of similar difficulty, I think. Maybe not. Maybe one's the more difficult branch, one's the easier branch. Okay. So for the human, I think we want you to jump there, presumably. Drop you off here. And then we'll just repeat that, right? Do we? Yes, we do. This is fine. Cool. Very snappy puzzles. Okay. Oh, okay, I remember looking at this one recently. So exits here. So we need to drop you off somewhere and get a vampire in. But we want to go past... Let's say we do this. Let's kind of go along with it. Do we scare you out twice? Yeah, we do, because we have to come back to this side. And so there needs to be enough space. There's something about like one of these being further away that means there's more space that allows me to do something. That's the memory I have of solving this puzzle before. So we want to do this, and you go here. But then there's not enough space to get to you. Can we do this like the other way around and then there is somehow? How's that going to work? So we drop you off here. This feels like it's going to be the same, right? We're going to jump out there. Oh, but we can go this way. And why couldn't I have done that on the other one? Because the coffin's further back. So it's actually, the fact it's closer is better. Yes, okay. Cool. So you're going there, but we have human. So we're not dropping you off first. So it's actually, I think we're probably going to hug the outside and do this. Would be my guess. But then we can't get there, so no, that's not my guess anymore. It might be like this. Pick the human up again. Okay, so then at this point, scare you out here. Does that mean, I think that might mean doing this? Yeah, that's totally it. Hey, I like how the animations speed up when you like have solved much, like when you solve further ahead. It seems like the animations speed up. What's this place called? Fearsome Forest. I like how the level icons are. So for the graveyard, they were gravestones. Here they were pumpkins, and here they are mushrooms, I guess, in the Fearsome Forest. A1. Let's do it. Don't think I've ever seen this before. Maybe. So we're probably going to be shipping you to the middle. Like, just the spacing here makes me think I'm doing this, or like this. So does that mean you're going to be last? Am I being silly doing all that? I don't know. What happens if you like go between two at the same time? Oh yeah, that, of course. We knew that already. We can't go this way because we block off access to this. So we're obviously looping like this at some point. Like, maybe we just do that immediately? This feels like it's not going to be right, but... yeah, so it's similar to an early one, but this space here is like forcing it so there's no space here to go next to the human anymore. So we can't actually finish this anymore. Okay, so that's the trick here. So I reckon we're picking you up and dropping the human there. Is my guess. Do I need to get that far away? I mean, might as well, right? This. Oh yes, this can work, can't it? Oh, go there. Ta-da! Yay! Continue. Zombies, you're going there. Vampire, you're going there. There's this awkward zigzaggy path through the middle, which is how the human's going to get dropped off, although it might be by going to there instead, I guess. Are we doing like a zigzag like that or something? I don't know, it doesn't feel right, does it? Or does it? No, then we've lost the human. What if I like stay further away? This can't be right, can it? So you're there, you've jumped in, then I don't think I can get the zombie. Yeah. Okay. But then I could have picked you up earlier. Well, yes, that's what I did before. Wait, why didn't that work? So then I can't get the human from there, okay. Can I, like, maybe drop the human off over here? Well, it doesn't seem sensible, does it? I can't really do it anyway. Well, I can, but yeah, this is not sensible. Maybe I go through the middle first? Drop you off there. No, this is not feeling good, because then I can't get, if I put you there, I can't get the vampire to here. So that's leading me back to where I was at the beginning. This idea. And maybe I don't do as much stuff up at the top. But once again, this is gonna make it so I can't get you to you. I think. Or is there some way that's not true? Do we loop all the way around the other side or something? No. There is something interesting about this approach though, like, kind of gets everyone everywhere, well, except you obviously. There's something interesting about that. What have I done? I've gone all the way around the outside. But it's not like I can do that the other way. Okay, how to figure this out. You gotta get there, you gotta get there. So there's definitely some like these two paths have got to get around each other. Like two C shapes intersecting, or like not intersecting, like inserted into one another in some way. I can't get to you and drop the human off there, so that makes me think it's this still. But then that means I'm trying to get you here. It's my problem that I'm then immediately picking up the vampire when I want to pick you up first. There we go, this feels better. That's it, cool. Nice. Yay! That's a cute sound. Okay, that was A2. I think we'll leave that there, folks, and we'll keep going with the A levels in Fearsome Forest next time. Gosh, look how much map there is. And I know the letters don't stop at A. I'm pretty sure they go kind of far. Well, not that far. Relative to like the entire alphabet. But I don't think they just go to B. Okay, so I'll see you all next time for A3. Alright, goodbye.